Good evening. Welcome to Unit 7. It's a very simple one. Title is Quality Planning, Risk Management and Tracking. So basically this entire Unit 2 is divided into two parts. First is quality, second is risk management and project tracking. And the points what we are going to see into this is the first we will focus on quality concept, qualitative quality management plan, and then defect prevention. Second part we will focus on risk management, risk assessment, risk control, and structure of project management plan. And then the last we will talk about the project tracking with the measurements and this part. So let's move towards the first part called as what? Quality. So as the name suggests, quality. What do you mean by the term quality? Because quality cannot be defined in single word. It totally depends, or it will be get decided by the users only. So to understand the term of a quality, let's take a simple example. Suppose I am want to take a pen, and I ask the shopkeeper to show me the pen. He is showing me the two pen. One is of a Lexi, cost 5 rupees, and one is of a Parker, cost around 250 rupees. So now my question is how to decide the quality, because I have two options, Lexi and Parker. Out of these two, which is the quality product? You might have said Parker, but I feel Lexi, because it depends on the users. There are certain criteria to decide the qualities. So we cannot say that one rule will be fit for all regarding the quality. It's a user who has to decide their own quality. So to understand this, we need to first fix the quality, because the pen, if I am a student, I have to write around 10 to 20 pages per day. So Lexi is good for me, but if I am a person who has to do only 3 to 4 signs in a day, for that Parker may be good. So this is what the user, their purpose. So simply what we can say, the quality will be get decided by a simple options like budget, that is cost, time, and different parameters. So simply what we can say, simply remember quality is nothing but is a defect. We mean something in the software that causes the software to behave in a manner that is inconsistent with the requirements of the customers. So simply we have to set the quality first, means we have to finalize the quality concept first. That concept we are calling as a quality planning. So simple, the purpose of the quality plan is in project is to spacing the activities that need to be performed for identifying and removing defects, tools, methods that may be used for the purpose. So simply the term quality, to achieve the quality you have to minimize, means you have to find maximum defects, problems from that products. Sorry. So the quality plan specifies the tasks that need to be undertaken at different times in a project to improve the software quality. So simply remember, quality is indirectly proportional to the term called as a problems. Minimum problem, maximum quality. Maximum problem, minimize quality. So quality plan specifies the quality control activity so that you can find out the maximum defects at the earliest stages. If I remember, if I able to just memorize the software development life cycle, it has a different phases like analysis, designing, coding, testing. So are his removal, try to find out maximum problems, defects at the earliest phases, so that the product what you will get will be of a quality product. So this is what my simplest defect injection and removal cycle. So try to find out maximum defects at the earlier stages what they have decided, and controlling, to removing the defect means you are controlling the quality. So we call these activities are quality control activities. Next is verification and validation. It's a simple your model called as a V model, verification and validation. So don't do testing as a separate phase. Try to testing at the earliest. After analysis, do testing. After designing, do testing. After, even while you are doing the coding, do the testing. So this is what our V and V model. So simplest approach that what we have to plan to get the maximum quality is to maximum removal of the errors, defects, bugs from the product. So we have to take consideration about the quality activity. So these are the some approaches that what we can do. Set the quality goal, means you have to at the start of the project only you have to set the what kind of a quality you are looking. Estimating the defect levels, up to what levels you want to carry out the testing. As you have studied, there are different types of a testing, different levels of testings, like unit testing, then integration or module testing, system testing, user acceptance testing. So based on these different factors, you have to understand the estimating the defect level. Then you have to set about the quality process. Now while we are discussing about the quality process, quality can be done, means whether you have achieved your quality, that is nothing but verification and validation process. For that we can use one of the important concept called as what, review technique, and second is testing. Review means just verification, and testing that we will carry out with the validation phases. So this is quality process, nothing but simply V and V process. These are the different levels of testing. Next, how we can prevent the defects, means before going to start an activity we have to make sure that defect will not come over there. So for that we have to take maximum cares, and this can be taken with some following steps. One, decide the defect prevention team, set defect prevention goals, define frequency at which defect prevention activities will be carried out, and do actual defect prevention. And what you are going to do in that, first you have to finalize the point collected defect data, understand its a defect level. Then we need to think about the root causes for the defect and decide the solution and implementations along with the review status. So this is the simplest defect prevention, means you are going to take into maximum or utmost care that there will not be a defect in a product. If there is a, it not be a possible, but if you take maximum care that there will be no error, it means you are taking the plan into the consideration. What, this is what the quality I am expected and I am trying to achieve that expected quality. We call that simply plan as a defect prevention plan. Next is capture learning. This is output of a defect prevention activities as a part of a process. These are considered to be assets for the projects. So that is what the first part about the quality planning and these all scenarios. So we'll take a pause here, and then next part we will focus on the concept called as what, risk management.